Hey guys, my coach here and welcome back to DOki Literature Club. So, I think we'll just head straight into this and get going. So, I think we showed up on our poems last time, our second poem. I think that was about it, really? Yeah. We went and got stuff at the school fair as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more. We won't need much more than a few as it says, few decorations. Sarah has been working on posters, and I designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem and recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah is putting on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Enter Sarah. Sarah, who's been colouring posters, holds up one for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's bad of an idea? Do you think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never, in my life, do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, say Roy. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. Those reasons are all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. I'm not included in that. First off, I'm not a fan of poetry, not a huge fan of poetry, and second off, I can never form a poem as like anything in front of people. If all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sarah looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sailor and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki didn't have any argument left. Okay, fine. Guess I just have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri just glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. I thought my English was going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the strangers? Don't worry. I'll start off. Help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica first to a notebook to a specific poem she has in mind of herself. She then stands between the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. I should highly edit my voice of this. Monica begins reciting her poem. There's not going to get a poem out of it. Okay, never mind. A clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line. She recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, or she is simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayra looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. And finally, Monica finishes the reaction. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Leroy? I'll go next. Huh? Yuri's fired all of a sudden. Yuri clutches sheet paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. Hang on, didn't Monica stand between the podium and now we have a podium that everyone's standing on top of? I'm really confused. The poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You could do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Doesn't sound too bad. I mean, as name of the poems go, it doesn't sound too bad. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she flatly refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of France and confident women. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of the poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she indicates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. I would have called concealed inside her heart, but you know, that's the traditional sense. The fire in your heart, fire in your belly, or something, whatever, something like that. Not really your mind, but whatever. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we weren't caught. We were caught so off guard that she must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the pen to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, yes, I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. My one's called My Meadow. Okay, hang on. I only have 2 poems to choose from, and it's probably going to choose one for me, but didn't they also just have 2 poems? Or are these poems they've done in the past because I wasn't a part of the club until just now? That makes more sense. Okay, I was confused because we only heard 2 poems from each person, and none of those names showed up in the ones I read. Unless they didn't, I'm forgetting. That's more likely the situation, I'm forgetting. But also, moving on. I'm not doing parts because I just feel uncomfortable doing that. It's just weird. Saroy. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Because they're naturally talented. Try to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. You can tell she's thinking seriously hard on what Monica just said. It's your poem, so it will come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sarah begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made in a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Saroy is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read it on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Saroy's voice almost gives me a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Saroy meant when she said she likes poems. Likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew. Through and through. Saroy finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, sir. So I can resist clapping. It's just the applause. I need to put something in there. Even Monkey Lord liked it. Yes, that's a good time. Everyone liked it. I'm pretty sure. Everyone applauded it, so why am I the only one who gets singled out? What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Saroy. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that changes you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, who's next? Natsuki? Don't let me go full Monkey Lord. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Monkey Lord lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Even though I'm confident in my own writing, it's hard to put in energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. Everyone applauds. I'm sorry, I'm not really good at this, not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. My throat's really dry today, I don't know why. That's something that will improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki burgundyingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Why are you looking at me? Because you all looked at us. Because we all looked at them. And now we're looking at you. Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Okay, one more poem. Common, I guess. Since they're not actually saying anything poemsy, I'm just gonna have to, you know, say everything I can about the name of their poems. So this is the last one, it's not gonna be very good, is it? Oh well. Moving on. Once she starts reciting the poem, her soul attitude disappears a little. Her sour attitude. While she is still a little I can't read that word for some reason. Unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, you do at least feel prepared enough to receive such fun in front of other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That was a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. Probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is a big day. Can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayroy and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Wow, wait, what? Okay. Never mind. Yeah, apparently we'd like to impress Monica. Then I'd have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayroy? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay. It's okay, Monkey. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sailor once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sailor was being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sailor. Sorry, I was facing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... Sailor fumbles with her words. I bit my lip. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked me to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Oh, I've got a headache now, crap. Maybe you're forgetting to me. You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay. If she asked, I guess I'll just draw down. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does I thought of that make my heart pound? Crap! Given how hard it is for her to socialise, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That's got nothing to do with what I just said. Gosh, like one of my friends, I could say something and he'll just flip onto a completely different subject. I'll be talking about anime one day, I'll be talking about anime 5 seconds later, he'll be talking about a chocolate bar I ate 5 days ago, I'm like, ugh. Ah, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. Okay, is that a bike shed for a school? Or is that just someone's garden? It's like a nice garden, but it's like a bike shed for a school. I really hope it's a bike shed for a school. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Say right. Could I figure out how you're seeing things in your own head right now? Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Too energetic. If you say so. Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. And again, the festival is only a few days away. I know. Who knows what happened in that time. More poems. Okay, this is actually interesting here. Okay, Fluffy. Vanilla. Waterfall. Oh, sorry, I just have to. Okay. Promise. Wonderful. Oh, I missed an awesome back there. Crap. Bed because I'm sleepy. Judgment Day is coming. Climax, I guess. Music. Inferno, because I like the Inferno. Jump. Sorry about that. Swimsuit. Prayer. Marshmallow. Lazy. Explode. Poof. Games. Got all the games. And fireflies. Poems. Losing my mind, poems. And the last one here again. Yeah. Don't worry, I just walked into. You're practicing piano again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. I bet the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you'll be willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. Why are you so fired up? You were fucking freaking out about it yesterday. It's gonna be great! Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Yeah, well, I'm not taking part in our part of the festival. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to go play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a little like Sailor all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's really a thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? I've never had squid. I guess it's alright. I guess it doesn't taste that bad. You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile! Itchy hand. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is always disphrased with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she knows anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Mic drop, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed something up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears, across the room at Sayroi, who is idly dragging Robert Razor up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But not surprised I'm not the one asking you, Monkey Lord. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know that's not your problem. Just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me. I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? Seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. With the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Monkey Lord. Of course. Me? I don't know if you come to that conclusion. Why is the character in this movie so dense? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Yeah. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. Okay. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sarah was always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Monkey Lord. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? That guy is dense as all hell. Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do you know? What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it. Oh, I know, I won't be able... Sorry, I yawned. But I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sarah is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayroi and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayroi told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? More. Because I know everything is back to normal. Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to achieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayroi. Okay. I guess we do Yuri, Natsuki, Sayroi, Monica. You know, I was thinking up, I'm just going down the thing. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you didn't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably DOki. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me feel really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. I feel like I'm talking to a teacher and telling him exactly what he wants to hear. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, my god. Sarah, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? I'm worrying, panicking! You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. We haven't read her poem yet. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sarah, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sarah cheerfully walks out the classroom humming to herself. DOki! Finally. Eh? This one is good. I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright. Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Especially Yuri. Just keep writing her like this, that's all you need. Are you sure that's not just what you want? Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know. Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinions happen to be the best. Biased. I was always using white people. When I said something they didn't like, I was like, walk past and whisper the word. Like, if I called them like over cocky or something like, walk past and like, whisper over cocky. Oh, it was best thing in class. It pissed off so much. There's one thing I still can't tell. Is DOki actually self-aware of her spoiled behaviour? And this way, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad I let her after all. And you would finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems. You'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. We're writing a lot these days. I'll be your beach. Beat up again, once again like I did last time. It wasn't bad. I felt like writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message once. Besides, the beach is awesome. God of the beach, can't argue with that. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later. Well, yeah. It's not because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realised we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by calling it something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Well done, Monkey Lord. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing your writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we'll all be a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid the whole thing would be a choir. But it's great for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Monkey Lord? Eh? Well, you know, I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe that the most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I overthinked it and came to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking. Being disliked. Yuri! Well, what I'm saying... I'm sorry, I don't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to show your phone now? Okay. Here. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I can't read her writing, so I'm gonna skip this one. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuko told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. Probably just wants to show off. Not like I have particular interest in her writing style. Just when her... I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. I can't be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Finally, Monica. Hi, my God. Have you thought about what you want to submit for the Format Festival? Well, being a club one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see... Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take up the poem holding in my hands. I like it, my god. Really? It's a lot cutter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes you think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take this as a compliment. Take it as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, by any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Is that a real person? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. Sounds like a good guy. His poems can be funny, enduring, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. It's like a Shakespeare sonnet. They might even feel like they're written for kids. Oh, and his songs are all about women, yeah. Never mind. Although his things were... Okay, Shakespeare sonnets were only a few lines long, but they were all about the same thing, weren't they? I'll find out later. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. See. So you're saying Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway, I'll share a poem with you, alright? Alright. So much to read. I never had to read this much in my entire life, I don't think. The lady who knows everything. Again, speed up.
There are tales of a lady who wonders earth. So you lady who knows everything. Have you heard who has found every answer, only, or perfect at all that ever sought? As I am, etc. Lost to this sky, and sky gets to know the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. Search with little hope, knowing legends as it gets. But when all has failed me, and all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, even more. Gentle as ever. A dried quill. Expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and finger. A hand urges for aid. I look at her eyes and find her and her gaze. The lady hears everything, knows what I'm thinking. But before I can speak, she responds with a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There's no meaning, there's no purpose. And we seek for anything impossible. I'm not your legend doesn't exist. And with a breath, she blows me back to fate, and I take it up.
Yeah, poems are freaky, weird, and depressing. Why don't you feel like that? I was in a good mood. So I was tired as hell, but I was in a good mood. You know, okay, is there something going on with you because your poems are depressing? Like, seriously depressing. I should ask that. I feel like learning and looking for answers are sorts of things that give life meaning. Then why do I write a poem about having no meaning? Literally, one of the lines going was, there is no meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but I was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. Anyway, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are most sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. Sorry. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disorienting to get lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. Where you find other people who enjoy writing, then writing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is this me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Are we getting what I've been waiting for so long? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that's different is that Sailor isn't here. Ah, seems alright. Sailor always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone balances thrown off a little when she's not around. Where did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So she's usually being lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sailor. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sailor enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when Sailor is not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love the atmosphere. Your expression suddenly changes and she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You're a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Monkey Lord. The one who is truly useless. Crap. I don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I really appreciate that. Is Monica suggesting I spend a weekend with one of my club members? I don't know if they're going to respond to a suggestion like that. I suppose it wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you like to handle the baking on your own. Michael may like to be around you if you only make him to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How are I going to be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like them making excuses for Monkey Lord too. What are you saying? It will be extremely malicious work. I can't speak. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Monkey Lord to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Monkey Lord, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Okay, let's see. I can't go with Monica because I think it'd be easier because we're trying to friends. These two I don't know that well. She's alright. Not really. But Sarah is going through some stuff right now, so I'll probably leave her alone. I'm gonna go with Monica. I guess I should try help with Monica. Yeah, you picked me. Hold on a second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. And the music. It's not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. Monkey was the one who... that doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make your responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives influence with these decisions. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, it would have been made out into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So we're going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical, Michael, to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Yes, Natsuki. Baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it out to sound like a lot of work, so I could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay. Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I mean, it's just decorations. Could be a few decorations I can put out of my own. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Monkey Lord? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not just that big of a it's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little unappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean Natsuki darts back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hand on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That will be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands, turns around, face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the one to surprise. Monica and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I mean, to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sailor. Even if I don't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sailor would say at a time like this. Because Sailor always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it really great event. Yeah. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realised that you didn't have any way to contact me. That's true. I had no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Nothing gives me her number, okay? I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured since I'm the one helping, I'll be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I should have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah. How do you think I feel? How do you think I feel? I can't do anything in my dad's home. I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain. For a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need from you. Guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that it's not like I can act like a... It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is. So, alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Can't believe this. Nazi's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she just told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Too early, too early! Unless she has anything for you, which I guess is so far so good. But yeah, she's looking forward to it. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take online offers. I seriously can't wait. Okay, I'm ending the episode here. If you enjoyed, please do like, comment down below, subscribe, and what you guys want to know. See you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching.